Morning and welcome to the general meeting for the PTA. We're glad that you're here, and this is a great day. It's not super hot, so we'll get done before it does get super hot. And we're going to begin. We're going to read the minutes. We're going to have the treasurer's report and then the different reports and tell what's going to happen in the coming days. This is going to be an abbreviated meeting, so we're out of here by 11 o'clock, so the award ceremony can take place. You're having the awards later, right? Okay, so we're not going to run over time. So here is the reading of the minutes from last month. Okay. The October 13th, 2018 general meeting of the Head Start PTA was called to order at 9:05. Following the opening flag ceremony, the reading of the minutes from the September meeting were read and approved. A short video was shown highlighting activities of the Foundation Intramurals Week and Family Day. And Principal Blaney reported on the liquidation of the Foundation Day student fees, the students that paid into it, and she gave an accounting of that. When all was said and done, the Foundation Days, there was a 3,000 peso deficit by the school. On the President's report, President Hall reported on the Teacher Appreciation Day activities held October 5th. The teachers were treated to a massage and meal at Shang Palace. And report on the activity and the development of the parking area. It was noted that the comfort rooms envisioned in this project will be available for everyone. The future fundraising events for the special project will be a bingo night on October 23rd from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Prizes will be awarded to the winner of each game. The possibility of a fundraising event along the order of a book fair was discussed for the month of November. Plans of this event will be made in the future as to location and details. The Treasurer's report. The Treasurer reported that as of September 30th, there was 33,597 pesos in the general fund, and there was 31,321 pesos in the special project fund. On the principal's report, Principal Blaney noted the opening of the lot adjacent to the canteen will serve as the new kids' playground area. She also noted that approximately 2,010 pesos was the estimated cost of the entirety of the special project materials needed. And details of the UN Day activities were presented to the membership. She reported on the city meet in 2018, and selected students will take part in the city meet in November. There will be a meeting of the parents of these selected students following the PTA meeting. The Student Development Fund for training kids will provide some of the expense, but there still is a deficit for this event, and sponsorship is needed to help cover the kids' uniforms during the city meet. Market Day, there's a vision and plans are underway for a market day so that kids would be able to earn money from their own products and goods. Homemade crafts and foods would be for sale. The goal is to encourage entrepreneurial skills and further develop the creativity of the students. And she also reported on a new payment system is planned for the canteen and is planned to start in November at the return of the students from school break. Parents will be required to pay in advance. And then the cell phone policy, no smartphones, tablets are allowed on school grounds during school hours. If your student needs a phone, please send a dumb phone with them. And then Health and Safety Committee reported, and the PTA is endeavoring to bring the school forward into the digital age. They are working to create a database that is accessible for all information, pictures, videos, minutes of meetings, etc. At the next PTA meeting, website for the PTA will be presented. Parents will be able to send feedback through this. Red Cross training on what every parent should know. First aid training for parents, guardians, and nannies are a possibility. A booth selling healthy snacks is envisioned. Plans are underway to find personnel who can help make this feasible and sustainable throughout the course of a school year. And finally, there was an open discussion about the transition of PTA leadership from year to year. Basic to this discussion was the transferring of funds from one group to another with no disruption in the banking account. Other ideas, such as the outgoing leadership leaving enough funds in the account for the incoming group to operate with when the school year starts. A minimum of 10,000 peso amount was suggested for this carryover. The next meeting was scheduled for November 10th. The meeting was adjourned at 11:10 a.m. Okay, are there any corrections to the minutes from last month? Okay, if not, all those approving the reading of the minutes, raise your hand. All those opposed? Okay, it stands as read. Okay, we'll have our treasurer's report at this point.
Good morning, everyone. This is our financial summary for the general fund. This is our ending balance for the month of September, which amounting to 33,597.81. So we come up with this balance. We had the membership dues for 750 pesos. And then we spent for the parenting forum speaker for 3,000 pesos. And then for the family day, we donated the PTA bought lechon for worth 5,000 pesos. So that made 33,597.81 balance. And for the month of October, we got the income for the membership dues for 250 pesos. And then we had a donation for the amount of 5,202.19. And on Teachers' Day celebration, we spent for the Teachers' Appreciation for the amount of 18,500 for the spa treat and the dinner, which was held in Shang Palace. And then, so we had the ending balance for the month of October for with the amount of 20,550 pesos. Okay, and for the special project, for the September income, we got the donation of 6,100 pesos. And then for the fundraiser, which was the carnival, we had 2,211 pesos. And for the income for October, we also got donation of 6,550 pesos. And then for the bingo night, we got the income of 13,308 pesos. So the total income is 51,253. And for the October expenses, for the construction of the parking lot, we had the the material, and the labor for 33,107.50 pesos. So we have now current balance for the special project fund worth 18,145.50 pesos. That's all. Do you have any questions? No. Okay, thank you.
Okay, one more time. Any questions on this? It's clear? Everybody understands it? Awesome. Okay, so then I take it then we need to approve the treasurer's report. So all those in favor of approving the treasurer's report as presented, raise your hand. Okay, if you're opposed to it, raise your hand. All right, nobody gets shot. It's all approved. Good deal. Okay, we want to talk about a couple of things. This is my chance as president to kind of give my report. And so since there are more people here this month than there were last month, I just want to share once again real quickly. In the 5th of October was Teacher Appreciation Month, and so the PTA leadership decided early on that we wanted to do something really special for the teachers. And so we talked about taking them out to a meal, a nice restaurant, and as a surprise to them. And so it kind of morphed into, well, let's do something. We had 20,000 pesos that we could have spent. And so we were able to give them all a massage treatment somewhere. And so that was the first time a lot of them had ever had a massage. And then that was in the afternoon on Friday that afternoon. That evening we took them to Shang Palace and just wined and dined them and had a good evening and just told them we really appreciate what they do for our children. And so that was a very good event. I just want you to know the teachers really appreciated that the PTA would do that. And so I just want to thank you guys for your donation by membership dues allow that to happen. So I want to thank you guys for that. And then just to report, we had a bingo night. And since I come from the U.S., and everybody in the U.S. has a fundraiser and bingo night, and I just assumed everybody here had a bingo night, in their blood. And man, was I ever wrong on this? And so I found out after we had planned the thing that many people associate bingo with gambling. And so what we ended up doing is anybody could come and play bingo. You didn't have to you didn't have to buy a card or anything like that. And then you could win a prize. Whoever won the game still got a prize, but they didn't have to, pay for the card. And then at the end of the evening, we just said, if you would like to make a donation to the special fund, you're welcome to. So we didn't have any people there, but we had a real generous giving. And so we were able to raise 13,382 pesos for that. And so next time, if we have a bingo night, it'll be advertised as free, but you can make a donation to the special fund if you want to on your way out the door. Okay? And just to comment on the parking lot, we're making progress. All that the rock in the second part of the parking lot at the exit part of it, that's just kind of base rock. The next phase that we want to do is concrete the drive from the current parking lot all the way out to the road. So the road itself will be concreted all the way. And then maybe later we can go back and concrete the actual parking area of that area. But for now, we're shooting for getting the concrete poured on the roadway. On your financial report on the special project fund page, on the second page, there's a list of expenses that we estimate it's going to cost. And we've got a new update on the material cost and the labor cost. So we have found someone who is able to do the concrete drive. And it's basically 40 meters long, and it's going to be 3.5 meters wide, 10 inches thick, and he's able to do it for 130,000 pesos rather than the estimated 170. So we've just saved 40,000 pesos over what's put on here. So the new estimate's 130, but we'll probably shoot for 150 in case there's cost overruns or something like that. But that's good news on that. Now, we have Okay, well, okay, I'll come back to this in just a moment. So the next fundraising event that we're going to have is going to be in December. Okay, December 21st. There is a Head Start Christmas program or a Christmas party that the kids are going to do their thing, and all the parents are going to be here to watch their kids and stuff. And we're going to have a raffle drawing during that time. So we're going to sell raffle tickets. Okay. And now there's going to be some really neat prizes. The school has agreed to give some prizes. They're going to give away 1 month free tuition for an elementary ticket, for a junior high ticket, a preschool kid, and special ed. Okay? So there's a possibility that if you buy a ticket, you could win free tuition for a month. Now, I had this great idea this morning. If you win that special or that ticket for your free tuition, and you don't have to pay 2,700 pesos, right? Well, you can be real generous and turn right around and give that 2,700 that you just saved and give it to the special project fund. And we're 2,700 further down the road. Or you can take your wife out for a real nice event, okay? But anyway, but we're going to have about 30,000 pesos worth of prizes to be raffled off. Besides the free tuitions, there's going to be a night stay at the Behold Tropics, and there'll be some other prizes that are going to donate it. So all the prizes that we're going to raffle off are going to total over 30,000 pesos. So just want you to know that that's coming. Every time you walk onto the school grounds, you have an opportunity to buy a ticket for 100 pesos. Okay. However, because you're here today, you get a special offer. Today, if you buy a raffle ticket for 100 pesos, we'll give you a second one free. Okay? So if you have any loose money in your pocket this morning, we want it for this special project fund. So, but anyway, if you buy a ticket today, you get 2 for the price of 1. And then after today, it's just buy 1 ticket for 100 pesos, and that's it. But if you buy 1 ticket, you get 2 today only. Okay. Okay. Okay, has everybody seen this diagram? Now, this might be new to some people, but it was on Messenger. And this is kind of the schematic. Will this reach all the way over there? Okay. Well, I just want to make a couple of comments. So this has been going on for 1 week now, okay? And so every day I come and I have an opportunity to observe the Filipino style of traffic congestion. And I tell you what, Filipinos love traffic congestion. It's amazing. They just try to make things congested. And so what this plan is all about is about safety for the kids and efficiency for the parents. Okay? So here's a couple of comments that I want to make. That's called drop off, okay? You don't sit here and watch your kid go through the gate because that makes congestion down here so nobody else can pull into the drop off area. So when you drop your kid off, drive away. We got people there that will make sure they get to the right class on time. Okay, and then Filipinos love to do this for traffic congestion too. Oh, I'll just park right like this, right behind these 3 cars so they can't get out. And I'll park right there, and so nobody can get around me because we got cars there too. And so everybody's just stopped at the entrance again, okay? So don't park here. If you have to park, and park means the driver is getting out of the car, okay? So drivers, if you're dropping your kids off, don't get out of the car, okay? If you have to get out of the car, park over here in the parking areas, okay? That makes sense? All right. So just remember, this whole purpose is, I guess we're paving the road so it's easier to get around and it's not going to be muddy and stuff like that. But it's basically a safety issue and efficiency issue. And listen, if 10% of all the drivers disobey this, it messes it up for everybody. So Filipinos like to honk their horn. This is a great opportunity to honk your horn. I'm joking. Okay, so anyway, do your best to drop the kids off and move on, and park in the parking spaces if you need to get out of the car. Okay? That's all we're asking. Okay. Okay, don't forget the Christmas party is December 21st at the right here, and we'll have a raffle. If you want to buy some raffle tickets today, you get buy one and you get one free. Good deal? Pardon? The prize? I've already told them about the prize. Okay. So, okay, you want to come and give an update on all your stuff? Okay, the Health and Safety Committee with Yannick is going to share with us some good ideas.
Good morning, you all. I'm gonna need your attention, children. Thank you. Okay, for the minutes last month, many promises been done by myself, and I'm glad to tell you that they are all done. Everything is up and running. Website, everything. I was about to give you a live demonstration, but my two laptops are giving up on me. One thing you have to do. We need your email address. As soon as we have your email address, we can send you the link. Then, with this link, you will be able to watch the very video that we are taping right now, indexed, meaning that if you don't want the first part to skip to the minute it says Yannick says something, you will have that. And then you just click, go directly to there. You will also have access to this very useful calendar, Google Calendar. Only parents, members of the PTA will have access through this link, again, through your email address. You will be invited to the different event and you will be kept updated with those events long enough. And for those who don't care to be one long enough, it could be just 2 days before. You will have notification and warning, okay? So the only one thing I do need to give you to put you in is your email address. So please do so through Messenger, because our fellow IT guru is about to do that one by one. I don't want him to in this trouble. So just go through Messenger group. You've all been invited there. Provide us with one email address, and I promise you, it's self-explanatory. You just have to click one link, and you will understand everything. You will also have this it's here with it, financial report. You can have access to this financial report through Google Drive. So it sounds very technical, complicated, very simple. You click the link, and you have the document. You can comment the document. You won't be able to edit, of course, for safety purposes, but you will be able to give comments or questions, okay? And also different documents, letters, and so on. So please, if you have connection right now, because after you're going to forget, connect through Messenger, send us your email address, and then we will be in the flow of doing so. So that's for the part. For the website, you could just browse the website and find all the things. One more thing I add on the website, and you're going to love it. I created a forum. You're familiar with forums, right? So it started with 3 topics, but you will be free to give us ideas of topics. And then parents will be able to talk to other parents without seeing each other, but just sharing experience through forums. So I'm expecting these forums to be rich of experience and questions, of course, along the year, okay? Will be monitored by myself, and then if it gets too big, we will see how we're going to work this out, because we need to control and monitor the activity on forums. But for now, that will be myself. The other topic I mentioned last month was the training for a CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, and other things. I am glad to present to you the training. It's right here in my hand for you only. I am not shy to say that the only parents in the Philippines been given this opportunity through the Red Cross. It's a specific training for parents with the potential hazards of household, falling object, electrocution, poisoning, and stuff that we may have. You can extend that also for the outdoor parties, or also the swimming session, that you can have a swimming pool at the sea. So we designed that. Bear with me. I mentioned the calendar. In this very calendar, I already set a date on December 15. This training is designed for 2 days. It's a 2-day training to complete 2 full days. As of today, I was not able to know if you are willing to do Saturday and Sunday, or one Saturday and another Saturday. At the Red Cross, we are not shy at work. We work Saturdays and Sundays. So I already set a date starting December 15. So please, you will have this question. Would you like to attend? Yes, no, maybe. Just click yes or no. That's simple as it is. We will have the feedback. We will know who wants to participate to this very first training, and so on and so on. So once the first training is complete by 24 participants maximum, we will be holding the training here, if it's possible. That would be convenient for everybody. 24 persons at once is the maximum we can do that. So once it's completed, we will open another date. As simple as it is. So understand that if we don't have your email address, you will miss all of it. Okay? So as simple as it is, I know the administration, you probably give your email address, but handwriting. And we have 200 parents and double, 400 parents. So that would be a tremendous amount of work to encode that manually. So please, I'm serious, I'm insisting, sorry, but we really need your email address. You will feel free to participate and not participate things, but at least you have the choice. You will be invited to participate to every activities we have through the PTA. Voilà. So, for this training, I want to make the things very clear. There is a tuition fee collected by the Red Cross, which is a non-profit organization, so that covers only. I am volunteered, I am not paid, okay? However, the training will be provided in English by myself and also a Filipino instructor, okay? So we always work together. When we feel that the trainee feel a little bit lost with the English things, we skip to the Visaya. We do that every day. There is no problem. So, I think I cover all my topics for now. As soon as we have your email address, we will send you the link, and then it will be time for you to question us, myself actually, and then we will be answering you as quickly as possible, meaning automatically. Okay? So if you do have any question right now, feel free. I will be glad to answer your questions. If not, I will leave the floor to our principal for the report of the. Ah, no, one more thing. Uh, for the committee, health and safety committee, we have this project for the snacks. We are really looking for somebody to do it. I mean, to provide the snacks. I mean, to make it. So we are looking for a half-time job, to give you an idea. That would be a paid job on a regular basis. Okay, so half of a salary because it's a half-time. So if you know somebody who can, we don't need a driving license, but is capable to do some errands, come back here, prepare the snacks, and deliver the snacks to the kid. Usually we have one snack at 10-ish, and after the class around 3-ish. So it's a half-time job, but it spans over the day, roughly, more or less. So again, on the website, there's this job offer with the description. So if you know, spread the word, and as soon as we have the person, then we're gonna start it, because everything is in the box ready to pop up. Right. Okay? Questions? No questions? Good. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, thank you. Okay, what did he say? What does Yannick want from you? Email address. Okay, go to Messenger, leave your name and your email address. That way you can never get away from us. We'll always be able to track you. Actually, this will allow you to be better informed on a more consistent basis. And that's really our goal, is to provide a mechanism in which it's easier to be informed, and once you get used to doing it, you will use the website a whole lot. So I just want to encourage you, if you haven't already sent in your email, then go to Messenger. If you don't know how to do that, then just write your name and your email and leave it with us, and we will make sure you get plugged into it. Okay? Okay. Now, this is a Filipino here. Okay. Talking while I'm talking, so not. So, okay, you want to come and give a principal's report?
Thank you, Ray. Yes, truly a Filipino. But I'm trying to clarify from Yannick. I don't know if you understood how to do the thing he said. So I was inquiring because I'm not so techy, but I asked him how we could send our email. So it's not through website. It's not Bohol Child website, but it's through the messenger group we created for Parents Teachers Association for 2018 to 2019, and just send your email as a message. But the Red Cross thing, the training, it's in the Google Calendar. I do not know how to access that one. So, okay. So that's what I'm clarifying with him. Okay, so before I proceed, my topic is about the canteen payment, the new canteen payment system, which was presented last month. And I'd like just to give a feedback on that one. But before I'll go on with that, I would like to thank Ray and Yannick. Yannick for bringing us to the 21st century, for creating all these high-tech ways of communicating to all our parents. This is actually the first time that PTA is venturing to stuff like this. So thank you. And to Ray for leading the PTA for the many fundraising activities that they really pushed. No? So thank you so much for all the officers who really come every month, whether there are much attendance or not. But really thank you. Us in the administration, we really felt the support that our parents this year is giving us. So thank you so much. Going back to the canteen new payment system, last month I presented that I would try to approach our um, system developer on the new for creating a system that would, instead of paying our kids dues for the canteen every end of the month, we will pay advance so that we can remove the idea of an utang. Okay? So that's the point of it. Instead of paying at the end of the, did I say month? Week, you will pay ahead. At the start of the week, you can like initially, what I said was electronically. So you will just pay 400, for example, and that amount will be put into your kids' ledger account in the canteen. And every time they would buy something, they will just present their ID, and then the canteen attendant will just get the code and open the account of your kid and deduct whatever purchases he made. So through that, we are erasing the idea of an utang from our kids, so they will not say anymore, "Can I utang?" No, but they will have to buy it using cashless, because we also have noticed that there are a lot of money lost in the ground. So cashless, they will just swipe their ID and at the same time learn to budget. No, so if they will consume their 400 before the end of the week, that means they'll have to starve. No, but of course that also means helping us orient your kid on how to, we've been orienting our kids. No, they have that lesson how to budget well their finances, their allowances, but we will be needing also your help. Unfortunately, the date that I promised that it would start, that's at the resumption of classes by November 5, I wasn't able to beat that deadline. So the the system developer is not ready yet. So I will not give any more a date, but I promise to send you a letter, a communication through your kids' communication notebook informing you that it will start on this particular date. So I don't hold his time, although I told him, because there are some adjustments, suggestions last month from parents on what to add on the initial format that I gave to our developer. So hopefully, really hopefully before the end of the school year, hopefully, no, we could already start with that new canteen payment system. So I think that would be all. Thank you.
Okay, I just have just one quick thing I'd like to make a comment on. This past month was UN Days, and this is my first year of having a child here at Child Head Start, and I was really impressed with how well they did the UN Days. You know, the teachers do a marvelous job on all the extracurricular stuff that the school asks them to do. The teachers really go out of their way and to do a good job with that. And then, but the UN Day, my child was in first grade, and so I found out that the U.S. was their class assignment, and so little did I know how much work goes into this thing until I get drafted to help decorate the room, and so looking at all the rooms during the UN days, the teachers did a great job, but you as parents did a super job um, for the UN days. And I just want to thank you for helping the children enjoy what's going on. Oh, we got a video on this. Okay. Now that was great. Okay, we got 5 minutes to be done, and so here's what we want. Okay. We want your email address. We want you to buy raffle tickets, and we want you to smile and have a great day. Amen? All right, we are adjourned until next month. Thank you guys for coming.